July 19, 2025. A date that, until that morning, meant nothing more than another page on the calendar, another sunrise over the city. It began as a day like any other, routine, predictable, until NASA called an urgent press conference, sending a ripple of curiosity and unease across the globe. The world paused. Conversations stopped mid-sentence, traffic slowed, and speculation ran wild. Then, the words echoed everywhere: "We are not alone." The phrase reverberated through every home, every heart. In city squares from Tokyo to Times Square, crowds gathered, faces illuminated by the glow of giant screens, united in awe and disbelief. For a moment, the world held its breath. Strangers hugged, some wept openly, others stood silent. Divisions forgotten if only for a moment. The barriers of language, politics, and belief faded, replaced by a shared sense of wonder. We became Earthlings, members of a species whose family had just grown. Suddenly our differences seemed small compared to the enormity of what we'd learned. The news wasn't a threat or a warning, it was a revelation. It was a message that changed the very foundation of our understanding. Imagine where you were when you heard it, pouring coffee, getting a text, or just glancing at your phone. Maybe you were at work, in a classroom, or sitting quietly at home. In an instant, the ordinary became extraordinary. Suddenly the universe felt smaller, more connected. The distance between stars seemed to shrink, and the boundaries between us faded. The discovery belonged to everyone: the child gazing at the stars, the grandparent who dreamed of this day, the scientist who'd spent a lifetime searching, and the dreamer who always believed. Wonder replaced shock. The night sky, once empty and silent, now promised new homes, new possibilities, and new questions. One faint red dot, Proxima B, was confirmed as a cradle of life, a world orbiting a distant sun, now forever linked to our own. There were no alien ships, no dramatic encounters, just quiet, irrefutable data. Numbers and signals that spoke louder than words ever could. It was a scientific confirmation, but it felt like a spiritual awakening. For many, it was a moment of profound connection to something greater. For millennia, we asked, "Is anybody out there?" We searched the skies, mapped the stars, and wondered. On this day, the universe answered back. The stars were no longer just distant fires, they were destinations. Each one a potential neighbor, each one a new story waiting to be told. Humanity's story had a new chapter, one we would tell for generations. Parents explained it to children, friends called each other in disbelief, and the world shared a single, unforgettable moment. The universe, once vast and lonely, suddenly felt alive. The silence of space was broken by the knowledge that we were not alone, and for the first time, we truly belonged to it. The cosmos was no longer a distant mystery, it was our home and we were part of its story. Proxima B, our closest cosmic neighbor, orbiting the faint red star Proxima Centauri, sits just 4.2 light-years away from us. In the vastness of the universe, that's practically next door, making it the most accessible exoplanet for our imaginations and our telescopes. On a cosmic scale, it's next door, but still, over 25 trillion miles from Earth. Even with our fastest spacecraft, it would take tens of thousands of years to get there, yet, in astronomical terms, it's a neighbor we can almost reach out and touch. Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf, cooler and dimmer than our sun, a glowing ember compared to our bonfire. Its faint light bathes Proxima B in a perpetual red twilight, creating an alien world unlike anything in our solar system. Proxima B huddles close to its star, completing a year in just 11 Earth days. That means its seasons, if it has any, would pass in the blink of an eye. The planet's tight orbit keeps it locked in a cosmic dance with its parent star. It's a super-Earth, larger, more massive, and likely rocky. Its gravity would feel stronger than Earth's, and its surface might be rugged, with towering mountains and deep valleys shaped by forces we can only imagine. The planet is probably tidally locked, one side in perpetual day, the other in endless night, with a twilight zone in between. This unique arrangement creates a world of extremes where the line between light and darkness is razor sharp. That twilight could be the sweet spot for life, avoiding extremes of heat and cold. Here, temperatures might be just right for liquid water, and perhaps for life to take hold and thrive in the gentle glow of a red sun. Red dwarfs are moody, blasting planets with radiation, but life finds a way. Despite the harsh conditions, some scientists believe that life could adapt, evolving protective mechanisms or hiding beneath the surface. Why does Proxima B matter? It's the first world beyond our solar system where we found proof of life. This discovery has changed our understanding of the universe and our place within it. For centuries we could only imagine. Now, we know. Generations of astronomers dreamed of finding another Earth, and today that dream is becoming reality. Proxima B is our proof of concept. Life isn't unique to Earth. If it can exist here, it could exist elsewhere, on countless worlds scattered across the galaxy. The universe might be teeming with life, waiting to be discovered. Every star could have its own story, its own version of Proxima B, with mysteries and wonders beyond our wildest dreams. This is the first chapter in a new story, life in the cosmos. Our search has only just begun, and each discovery brings us closer to understanding our place in the universe, and it started with our next-door neighbor. Proxima B is the spark that ignites our curiosity and drives us to explore further. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are right beside us. All it takes is a new perspective, a willingness to look beyond the familiar, and the courage to ask, are we alone? The ingredients for life are not rare, they're universal. Water, carbon, and energy are scattered throughout the cosmos, waiting to come together in the right place at the right time. Proxima B is a testament to cosmic possibility. It reminds us that the universe is full of surprises, and that life may be more common than we ever dared to hope. Our search for life has only just begun. With every new discovery, we take another step into the unknown, guided by curiosity and the hope that we are not alone in the cosmos. How did we find life on a planet 25 trillion miles away? We listened to the light. Using telescopes like James Webb, we watched Proxima B transit its star, a tiny, distant eclipse. As starlight filtered through the planet's atmosphere, it carried a secret message. By analyzing which colors were missing, we decoded the atmosphere's ingredients. It's like reading a barcode from across the galaxy. Years of patient observation, filtering out cosmic noise, finally paid off. The signal was faint, a whisper in the void, but unmistakable. The spectrum revealed water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, but then the breakthrough oxygen, in abundance. On Earth, oxygen means life, produced by photosynthesis. Finding it on Proxima B was the smoking gun. Something on that planet is breathing. Biosignatures are fingerprints of life, patterns or substances that only biology can create. On Proxima B, we found a mix of oxygen and methane, gases that shouldn't coexist unless something is constantly making them. On Earth, that something is life plants, algae, microbes. The same may be true on Proxima B. The data points to a living, breathing ecosystem, likely microbial, not intelligent. Imagine mats of alien algae adapted to the dim red light, perhaps black or purple to soak up every photon. No cities, no signals, just the quiet hum of life. This is a second genesis, a separate tree of life. The universe is not sterile but fertile. Microbes on a neighboring world are a greater leap for science than finding a civilization. The odds for life everywhere have changed forever. Why do microbes on Proxima B matter? Because they answer the question, are we alone? For all history, Earth was our only example of life, a single data point. Now with two, we know life is not a miracle, but a natural outcome. The universe is a garden, not a desert. This discovery humbles us, connects us, and challenges our sense of uniqueness. Life on Proxima B is truly alien, a separate genesis, a new tree of life. Studying it will revolutionize biology. We'll learn what life is, how it works, and how it begins. The smallest microbes have given us the biggest discovery in human history. We are part of a cosmic web of life. The news from Proxima B united humanity in wonder. For a moment we looked up together, sharing awe instead of conflict. Artists, musicians, and poets found inspiration in the twilight world. The discovery sparked a global conversation, not about division, but about meaning and our future. Scientists collaborated across borders, sharing data and ideas. Educational programs brought the science to everyone. The distant news brought us closer at home. Looking up at the night sky changed forever. Proxima Centauri became a place, not just a point of light. The universe now felt alive, full of hope and possibility. We realized we are part of a grand, unfolding story. The feeling was not of being diminished, but included in something magnificent. We were no longer alone in the cosmos. The discovery on Proxima B is just the beginning. Next, we'll build even more powerful telescopes to map its surface and study its life. We'll search for biosignatures on other exoplanets, applying what we've learned. The census of life in our cosmic neighborhood has begun. The ultimate dream to go there. Projects like Breakthrough Starshot now feel possible, not just science fiction. The search for intelligent life will intensify. SETI is no longer fringe. We have found our first living neighbor. Now we listen for others. The journey ahead is long, but we know we are not alone. The adventure has only just begun. We stand at a turning point in our history, a moment as profound as any that has come before. The horizon glows with possibility, and the future stretches out before us, vast and unknown. Just as our ancestors once gazed up at the night sky, wondering about the lights above, we too are filled with questions and dreams. They saw planets as mysterious worlds and dared to imagine what might lie beyond. Now, the discovery of life on Proxima B has changed everything. It redefines our place in the cosmos, reminding us that we are not alone in this vast universe. The universe is alive with possibilities, and we are an integral part of its unfolding story. Every star, every galaxy is a chapter waiting to be explored. This knowledge inspires us, calling us to curiosity, to exploration, and to a renewed sense of wonder about our place in the cosmos. The choices we make now will shape the future of humanity. How we respond to this call will determine the legacy we leave for generations to come. Will we choose to explore, to reach out and embrace the unknown, or will we turn away and remain in the comfort of the familiar? I believe that together, we will choose the stars. We will take bold steps forward, driven by hope and the desire to connect. The message from Proxima B is more than a signal. It is a beacon of hope and connection, a reminder that we are part of something greater. We are all crew members on Spaceship Earth, journeying together through the cosmos, united by our shared curiosity and dreams. The life discovered on that distant world is a cosmic reflection of our own drive to exist, to adapt, and to reach beyond our limits. The great silence of the universe has finally been broken. The cosmic conversation has begun, and we are no longer alone in the dark. Our journey to the stars begins now, with the knowledge that we are not alone, and with the hope that together, we can shape a new destiny for humanity.